Hello, hello. This is Kevin Resilient Me checking out a new game here called Who is Abby. My limited understanding of this game, it is a mystery exploration game with very high quality graphics. I've noticed going into the settings, there's a peaceful mode. That brings in some questions because I wasn't aware of there being any monsters or anything in this game, but we'll get surprised together if there are any. I have the graphics pretty much maximum, and I'm probably going to have to adjust this downward. My card's going on 5 years old, but that's fine. I got an FPS counter. I'll leave on the subtitles for the sake of the video, and we will get started. Let's see what this game's about. As far as the summary line, it basically just said you're searching for your sister. So we'll see what that ends up meaning.
It's been a while since I heard from Abby. I'm not even sure how long now. After driving for what felt like hours, all I'm seeing is trees and road, and there's still no sign of her. She was planning a camping trip, doing more urban exploring stuff. It's somewhere on a trail near the town of Clearwater. She was even talking about me going with her, but then she just vanished, and that's not like Abby. I've called and called, but she's not answering her phone. I've actually been driving so long I didn't notice the tank's nearly on empty. I don't want to risk running out of gas in the middle of nowhere. Fortunately, I came across a gas station. Funny little place. Somehow both seems awake and asleep at the same time. Problem is, doesn't seem like there's anyone around.
Hey Tom, just checking in. Everything okay?
Hey Eddie, not great. Abby's gone missing again.
Missing?
Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a few days. I'm getting really worried.
Oh, how many times are you gonna do this?
I know, she's a nightmare, but I just need to find her and make sure she's safe.
Are you sure you're okay, Tom?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, I gotta go. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, that's about what I expected considering the graphics. Let's go ahead and turn those down. Oh. We are going back to the menu. Well, it just saved. We will, let's see, where's presets up here. I want to leave the ray tracing on because I haven't really played around with that at all, other than Cyberpunk. Fortunately, turning this down disables. Not sure why that disables DLSS. How do I undo that? Invisible mouse, not helpful. We're going to try that, and we're going to lock the frames to 30. Video is going to be 30 anyway. Let's see if we can get away with high settings. Honestly, the 2080 Super was never a beastly card. That didn't change anything. Even Cyberpunk wasn't quite this bad. That 35 to 45. That's too stuttery. Well, I'm happy that indie games are getting as pretty as they are, but it'd be awfully silly if I upgraded my graphics card exclusively for an indie game. So the more mainstream games I play are perfectly fine. Oh, really, even with the ray tracing turned down. Hmm. Well. Oh. Turn it off completely. That hurts, man. Let's see how much that affects the graphics. I'm keeping this stuff in the video because it's honest first impressions. Okay, this game was definitely designed with ray tracing in mind. It still feels stuttery with the... I wonder if that's just the motion blur. Unfortunately for me, G-Sync is not working right now. My monitor turns off every time I move anything on the screen. Oh, well there's the problem. Let's try that with the screen space reflections. I didn't know we turned all reflections off. A fun little graphics comparison. Still don't think that looks as good as it should. Because there's no shadows on the car. That's why it looks bad. We don't have any shadowing. I think we're just going to have to suck it up and deal with the frame rate. I hope this doesn't ruin the video. Turn the motion blur off. Wish I could turn the anti-aliasing down, but I don't actually know what TSR is. Maybe that is just the DLSS. Yeah, no comparison with those graphics. Oh, and it feels much better with the motion blur. Well, it feels better. Not much better. As soon as I turn this way, it's oof. I'll just try to limit my camera movements. If there is anything out to get me in this game, we're not going to be getting away. Let's see, what's open storyline do? I don't know. The Columbus Stalker. This campaign begins to remove bananas from schools. Eh. Don't want to have too much potassium in your diet, right?
I can't get gas from the pump. It's shut off.
Multiple misfuels. What is a misfuel? Spilling gas on the floor. Do not drink. Thanks, man. Maybe this is New Jersey with no self-serves. See how many people get that reference, even here in America. Probably not too many if you don't live anywhere near New Jersey. Now, we're going to enjoy just the graphics of this one. It's behaving itself. That looks pretty good. Mostly because the jalapenos. Okay, so maybe there's not monsters in this game, just wildlife. Creeping in your windows.
It's a garbage bin. I'm not going through it. It's a garbage bin. I'm not going through it.
Yeah, here I thought you might change your mind.
This length of hose could come in handy.
Let's steal the hose, sure. You're a horrible person now. Right, I think this game has point and click elements, so that's where you get these subtle puzzles. Supposed to figure out them, like object combinations, where to use things.
Ah, these are the worst things in the world.
I don't know what the maker of this game has against bananas, but I think it's hilarious.
I've got no change, and I'm not really hungry.
Well, you're always thinking to yourself, Tom, Timothy, whatever your
No
name
change on
was.
me. The stuff in there's probably been in there for ages anyway.
Yeah, but it can't go bad if it was never good to begin with. And I see something spicy in there. How far can I walk down the road before I get yelled at?
I came from this way, plus I was in a car.
Yeah, you gotta try these things with games. If you can't screw around, what do you even call it playing a game for? Alright, so what are these tanks? Like, my understanding of gas tanks was that the gas comes from underground. Like, there's a tank, like, under here. Maybe at a small gas station it connects to external tanks? Or at least in this case. Meaning they're out of gas.
It's already cold, and I don't want any ice. It's locked. It's locked.
But it says don't touch, so I gotta get in there. Must be the most abnormal customer ever. They could do a perimeter search of the gas station before I walk in, like a cat doing circles where they lay
I'd like to see
down.
a mattress in here.
Bit dark, isn't it? Can I adjust the gamma without quitting out? No. God, I should be able to do the gamma at least. Crowbar or a pole.
This door doesn't look very solid.
Yeah, forget about car now. I heard a slurping noise. And then almost got jump scared by this flamingo up here. Tell me that wasn't intentional. Can I climb up here? Playing at these frame rates is making me nostalgic for Crysis back on my first computer. Built it in 2010, a couple years after Crysis came out, but the game still ran at 20 FPS. That's how games well, say that's how games used to be. That's how one or two games used to be, where they'd build them for computers.
Ah, the forklift. The adult version.
Yeah.
Do not touch.
Build them for computers a few years newer than what existed at the launch of the game. Yeah. And that's how us computer builders were. Build a computer and insist on playing it on ultra settings, even when it's a bad experience. That is not equivalent to what I'm doing right now, by the way. You saw how it looked when I turned off the ray tracing. Crysis actually looked fine in the lower settings. Not that I tried it.
Else.
I suppose this is the point where we try the front door and go, oh yeah, I mean, we do need to break in the back door. I mean, you can even just break the window at this point. Where are those pliers? Is that even, I think it's an outhouse, I can't tell. Maybe not, no one's getting stuck in that, there's no door. I hope this video is watchable. I've had some stuttering in the Beam videos.
I'm almost out of gas. I don't want to go any further without putting any in.
I'm not sure why. I thought it was due to G-Sync when I searched online, but I haven't had that on in a while.
The door's locked and no one's in.
I guess I could have seen that sign immediately. Wasn't paying attention. The pliers are for opening that. Oh, hi.
Flashlight. That's definitely going to be useful.
Yeah, I know. Should have seen that before. It is an outhouse if you're fine to use a bush. Oh, this is ray traced, isn't it? It's not, performance is even worse.
Don't do that at home, kids.
Yeah, I'm not seriously holding the performance against the game because the graphics so far are some of the better that I've seen, so I don't want to be unfair. Huh. No contact during visit. Why is the bathroom so toxic?
They've got everything here except for what I'm looking for.
I wonder if I'm eating up on my VRAM. If you excuse me for a minute, I'm going to open my overlay software. Hopefully there's no personal information here. Nah, you just know that I have screenshots of things. Whatever, man. Oh yeah, we're eating up the VRAM. And the graphics. CPU's fine though. So I can show off system info. It's not going to give anything away. I think it's the VRAM limiting us. We're not hitting full power consumption. Not sure why it thinks it's getting a better frame rate than it is. Is it tracking itself for the OBS window? I don't know. Strange. I'm glad this game has controller support. There's been quite a few games I haven't been able to record for the channel because of lack of controller support. Because I'm just using a computer with a mouse and a virtual keyboard. And the second to those things does not work for gaming. Other than typing in a character name.
It's a locked panel.
So if I know gas stations, there's a button to enable the pump.
A handy shopping basket. Wow, this is so interesting.
Yeah, it is. Look at those dents and scratches, my man.
Well, that's a new one on me.
Oh, it's a book for us Let's Players. No, I need that program, huh? Yeah. Well, I got owned. I wonder if that's more of a joke or an implication that this game really takes advantage from ambience and silence and immersion, as in not watching someone else play it, not talking over it. Take that as a call to try it for yourself if you find it interesting so far.
Very small key. Could be handy. I'm not looking to rob the place. Well, I do need gas. What are you expecting? To find some pre-war money?
There's a Fallout joke. That phone number, that's going to be noteworthy. I remember there was something that mentioned that.
This note has a piece of broken key attached. I'll keep hold of it.
You can either repair the key or get bolt cutters. Not as in it's a choice, but as in that's what we need to keep an eye for.
Plenty of hydration to be had in there.
Hydrating ice cream. Jesse beer. I don't get that joke. Sugar soda water. I do get that one.
From useful to useless, all in one convenient location.
Onions or garlic? Start a fight in the comments about that. Not enough people down there to have fights. Unfortunately. Arguing online is fun. And if you disagree, let's fight about it in the comments. No, I'm kidding.
Lots of stock for a rundown old gas station in the middle of nowhere.
Cornflakes. Racker. Let's fight about that in the comments. No, okay.
A little bit of everything and a lot of nothing much.
I don't think that wolf's a threat. They wouldn't use foreshadowing.
Everything you don't want to cook from fresh.
I found a bug. There's ferns in your freezer.
Really? Who puts beers in a freezer?
Puts ferns in a freezer.
It's locked, but I'm already in, so no problem.
The voice acting's appreciated.
An apple a day keeps... Well, it's just good to have options.
Mike's at least as good as mine is. So, you know.
Who needs a meal when you got snacks like these?
It's pretty good for indie. I'm guessing this is a single dev project.
I can't turn on the TV without the remote. I shouldn't go messing around with the fire system right now.
You know, you're gonna do it later? Alright, what do I actually need to do? Open this? The toxic bathroom. Maybe these signs have just been moved to the back room because the pandemic is over. You know, it's nothing to do with the bathroom.
It's a hand dryer, but my hands are already dry. The call of nature's throne, but not answering right now.
Oh. Right, this is the bathroom people get stuck in, huh?
I remember when these became like gold dust.
Yeah. Oh, signs are a coronavirus joke.
It's a basin.
Okay.
Pro tip, never call it a sink in front of a plumber.
Haven't heard that one before. I still don't know what we're doing if all the gas is empty.
I've put the broken key in the padlock, but I can't turn it with my bare hands. Ah, the pliers added grippage to the broken key.
Grippage. Oh. I thought this was like an electrical control panel. There's
An
just...
empty gas can. I'll keep hold of it.
Oh, well, it's empty. Well, we know what we're trying to do. I guess we can siphon from this truck. But we're probably going to have to lower it first, right?
There must be another way to lower this.
Smash the hydraulics.
Operated remotely, so where's the switch?
I mean, let's not siphon cement into our gas tank. Have I,
Need to scrounge up some gas around here.
yeah, I'm aware of that. Is this an electrical or a gas?
As much fun as it would be, I don't have time to mess around with the forklift.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no. No gas. What's going on back there? Anything relevant? Ah. Follow the wire.
It's locked. I can't get in there. This panel is locked.
Don't you still have bolt cutters? Do we need to reread this note? We didn't tape the bolt cutters here. There's no crouch in this
I
game.
think I'm already getting myself into enough trouble as it is.
I know the phone number was needed for something. I'm gonna have to go find that note again. I seem to be forgetting what I have access to and what the hints are. Solved the back door.
It's a garbage bin. I'm not going through it.
Can we just use the fuel pumps? Oh,
These look
there
like
we
they can
go.
Cut through just about anything. Handy.
I thought I might have missed something in there. Okay.
These bolt cutters made light work of that lock.
Oh, it's a puzzle. To the phone number. That's not the phone number. 4132. That's it. I knew that was something. Hello? Every one of those moments where I'm like, is this game actually a realistic setting, or am I about to be attacked by a werewolf? I didn't do my research. Siphon time.
I've siphoned the gas into the gas can.
Are we gonna hide what we've done? No. I guess hiding it would be even more immoral, right? Of course, the guy doesn't have any money to leave. Why would he do that? My immersion is ruined. There's no fuel cap. Nah, I'm kidding.
Right, car's fueled up. Time to get on the road.
Right, this is just a prologue. Oh, you tricked me into playing a tutorial by calling it a prologue. Ah, you got me.
Feeling a bit better now that the car's got some fuel in it. I can get back to my search for Abby. The trail she took is somewhere around here. I've just got to find a way to get down there.
Our top story tonight, the search continues for an escaped patient from the Clover Grove institution. Any suspicious activities immediately. The patient is not considered dangerous, but caution is advised. In lighter news, Clearwater's annual Fall Festival is gearing up for the weekend. Expect games, food stalls.
That was a nice truck. Sorry for the performance. I'll be curious if the game actually does perform much better on better computers. Or people keeping it at 1080p.
The car's totaled. I don't even remember the crash. Looks like I came down over that cliff.
You came down over that cliff and ended up crashing into the tree from this side. Well, I'm no physicist, so I don't see anything wrong with that.
The car's totaled. I don't even remember the crash. Looks like I came down over that cliff.
Yeah, there's the radio said escaped asylum patient. I see three possibilities. It's Abby, it's us, or it's someone else who's out here in the woods, ready to give us a nice little fright.
Ah, the flashlight didn't survive the crash.
Well, I'm proud that I saw that. Let's go the way the headlights are pointed. Game says no. What is that? Did that just turn? if I'm gonna play this if it's got Stone Angels. No, it hasn't. How does that work? I can just ignore that crash and keep playing. Okay. Never seen that before. Now, please take this the right way, but you're a little too photogenic to be a game developer, aren't you? You can't actually be the dev, right? Oh, there's the crash. Huh. Timing is everything, I suppose. Let's try that again. Let's see if we lost anything. I don't think so. I don't know how long this game actually is either. Nah, we didn't lose anything. Let's see if we can go back to that museum without crashing it. So far, so good. This memory palace brings in more questions than answers. Yeah, that's no lighting, alright. Yeah, that looks like Crisis on low settings. Final lighting, detail lighting. Afraid I don't know what you mean by detail lighting. More like dark. Is this kind of like the credits area? Peek behind the curtain, find the Wizard of Oz. No. Oh no. Oh. Hmm. Now that would be interesting if it's a horror experience where running is the complete wrong thing to do. I'm so glad that upper right picture there is not like a Wendigo. That's what it looked like at a distance. And that middle one, okay. Maybe this is like an OSHA training sim. The danger in this game is being careless in the woods. I'm here for that. These are achievements. There we go. Here are the game devs. The credits corner. Silly Shadow. Interesting name. Thank you for making your own assets. You get the same compliment. A little too photogenic for me to believe you, the devs. Nah, we don't have all the photo filters on you, so... Okay, I can believe you're practical programmer types. That's meant to be a compliment. I don't know if it came off that way. I'm not sure if that means this is an early access game. I really wasn't paying attention. Oh, there's more planned. Wonder how long this game actually is. I like that artwork. It's a cool one. I'm tempted to say that's a real sketch, too. Doesn't look like AI. I don't have anything against AI. I use a lot of AI art. And by use, I mean I send it to people as jokes. I don't actually have a commercial or practical use for it. It's just a fun thing to play with. Wonder if I missed any of those. Yeah, not worried about collecting the chess pieces. I'm worried about enjoying the story and the graphics. Okay, various levels. Just looks like 8 levels. Alright, see how long these levels are. Let's get back to it. Maybe, ooh, the statue disappeared. Freaky. It's not a horror statue. It's fine. Oh, my graphics card is not happy. Glad I got more than 16 gigs of RAM.
There's a cabin up there with the light on. I need to get there. Maybe I can get some help.
Saw it before I did. There's that deer. I'm sure it's not the same deer.
Whoa! Who's shooting?
Yep. Health and safety and carelessness in the woods is the threat of the day.
There's something sinister about a tarp just laying in the woods.
And even with my Good sound. I don't know what direction that shot came from.
This looks to be the trail she took. I'm sure I recognize the name. Signs for the trail. Abby must have gone this way.
She went that way. We're gonna go the wrong way. So that's what you do in these games, to find all the fun bits. Now I'm worried about tree branches. There's a sign, and they're all the way up there. I don't think we're going this way.
It's a trail sign. I'm pretty sure it's the one Abby went on.
Wait, what? You said that about the other one.
I'll have to find another way.
Man's indecisive. I mean, who sees a sign that says main trail and goes, oh, I think I recognize that name? Surely he was talking about the other one. Well, I'm confident the hunter is not the escaped asylum patient. Hello? Oh, there's the photogenic guy.
How you getting on?
Ah, I just crashed the car down a hill. But it's fine. I'm okay. I'm continuing on foot.
You crashed? Are you hurt?
Yeah, man. It's okay. I'm fine, honestly. The adrenaline's keeping me going.
Perhaps you should come back.
What? Why would I? Damn, the signal cut out on me.
I think we're the escaped asylum patient. There is no Abby. Well, let's find out together. But yeah, man, I'm hurt. Don't worry about it. This guy kind of sounds like me, doesn't he? Maybe I'm the... You know, it's a meta. I'm the escaped asylum patient. Pretty sure that floating object was the trigger for the phone call. It was supposed to be invisible. It's a big fork. Giant having a picnic in these woods. In the comments.
Abby must have gone this way.
This way?
This is a peaceful lake. I think it leads round to the Trail of Remembrance. Perhaps there's a cut through.
Ugh, what was that?
Fancy a swim? No. Great. So if there's a hunter out here, I'm worried about tree branches that are way up there, wolves that could be anywhere, gunfire which could come from anywhere, and bear traps on the floor. Forest floor. I didn't misspeak. I swear. And barbed wire fences. Everything's a threat in the woods. What are you going to do about it? I trespassed. Oh, and frame rate. There's another threat. Tree branch.
What a quaint little picnic area.
Oh.
This old tire swing seems familiar.
Maybe it's not a threat. Maybe it's just a memory.
It's not doing much swinging these days. Maybe one day it'll swing again.
Maybe one day we'll all swing again, eh? Not sure there's any positive interpretations of that statement. Hmm. Is that not the trespassing spots here? Where's that cabin? Is that this way? I'm not sure if we're trying to get around the water, go to the cabin, go to the trail. This guy's shown interest to going every which way. And we're not going back. Well, we're here.
Brr, freezing water.
Is that for the deer?
This fence isn't budging. Looks like it's held up from the other side.
We'll try it again.
Nope, thanks to the beams on the other side, it's not going anywhere.
We'll try it again.
It's going nowhere from this side.
It's because you haven't tried it enough times.
This fence isn't budging. Looks like it's held up from the other side. Nope, thanks to the beams on the other side, it's not going anywhere.
Is there blood on my leg? Yep.
This fence isn't budging. Looks like it's held up from
Guess
the
he
other
is
side.
injured from the car crash. Garden shed. Alright, we don't have to do a perimeter of everything.
I can't get in there, it's locked.
Maybe we do. It's fine. Branches, wolves, bear traps. Branches, wolves, bear traps. It's like that. What's that line from The Wizard of Oz? And hypothermia. Okay, I thought that was someone laying in there. It's just a floating piece of plant life.
It's too dangerous to walk through.
Yeah, the game's not going to stop me from doing that. Here's the cabin.
Yeah, I'm not messing with this.
Why not?
Someone has to be around. The light's on inside.
The light's on over there, too. One man's trash is another man's beans. If you thought someone was inside, might I have recommended knocking?
Hello? Is anyone home?
This is how you end up shot.
This is probably the oddest thing I've come across yet.
No, we got enough things to be worried about in these woods. Not worrying about things we can't see. If you can't see them, they can't see you.
A rifle. I wonder if this is the one that's been shooting.
I don't know.
Looks like you could get a lot of milk out of this jug.
Only if there's a lot of milk in it. What's that? Is that one of those chess pieces? I can't have a glowing thing with no interactions. I see it in there. We'll collect them as long as they're obvious.
This could come in handy. There's something in there, but I can't reach it with the fire burning. It's too hot.
What bucket? I don't have a bucket. I don't want to ruin the soup.
I wonder what this key is for. A solitary apple, and it's still pretty fresh.
You know, now I'm just wondering if there's any, like, soup or stew you could make with apples. It's not an intuitive mix.
I'll just keep feeding you while you paddle then. I'll just keep feeding you while you paddle then. I'll just keep feeding you while you paddle then. I'll just keep feeding you while you paddle then.
Why is that so much better than the flashlight?
Honestly, who the hell likes bananas?
Yeah, this dev has his own meme going. I'm here for it, man. I respect it.
This is familiar somehow, like a call across time and space.
Somehow I know it's a Doctor Who reference, even though I've never once seen the show, or even seriously looked it up. It's what they call being chronically online.
I can see my car all the way back from where I came.
Well, that means whoever was here saw you. Well, let's see if I have a bucket.
There's something in there, but I can't reach it with the fire burning. It's too hot.
This is a message for Callister. Please report back if you have any update on the subject. We are now about 3 days in, and I'm concerned for the safety of those involved.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
And I do, because I want to be a contrarian.
Wow, I think everyone had these speakers at one point. Cool headphones. Reminds me of my gaming days. I used to really like walking simulators.
That's a good one. I even got the pads falling apart. Yep. I'm gonna relate to that. I appreciate the attention to detail. Pure molasses? Is that what that would be? That's... What are you gonna do with that much molasses? Rum? I suppose rum. Deuce. Alright. If any of you developers for this game, the two dudes, are watching this, is this a dog toy? Let's squeak. How did you get that noise? I need to know. It's either a dog toy or you jumping on a bunk bed. Like, I'm entertained by the simplest things, I swear.
Wow, I don't know my own strength.
What are we even doing here? Turning off the power? Provoking the guy with a gun by messing with his property? What are we doing? Mama looks. Sure. Yeah, I'm sure that should be next to a generator.
Handling these canisters always makes me nervous. A good old-fashioned spanner.
But we're not stealing that.
I could turn it off, but the knob's missing.
What? Does it go on the top? That's gotta be what's in the furnace. Where's the bucket of water? Or where's the empty bucket? We know how to get water. It's in one of these. No. Ah.
A bucket. This could be useful. I'll keep hold of it for now.
Gotcha. We know what we're doing. The Tro. That's gotta be it. No, not the lake.
There's water in the bucket now.
Thank you for minimizing the backtracking. So, what are the dangers in this game besides walking into the electricity? So going up and down those stairs, something's gonna happen at some point. Sorry for ruining your stew.
Looks like a knob for something.
I mean, squeak. Might as well just eat it. Come on. It's already ruined if you just leave it. Alright. We're about to get spooked. I'm feeling a spook. Or maybe a phone call. Yeah.
There, now I can turn it off.
Oh, no, now that it's darker. Oh, it is a phone call. Called it.
Abby? Hey, I can't hear you very well. Listen, Abby, listen to me. Abby, can you even hear me? Abby! Damn, the signal cut out on me again.
We're gonna be 2 for 2 and get the phone call and a spook? Maybe someone will turn the power back on while I'm in here. I wonder if it'd be a spook,
That's
though.
the light. Good thing the power's off now.
How many chess pieces are on a chessboard? Gotta have missed a bunch of those.
is shooting.
Yeah, I mean, we're down in a ravine. I mean, less chance of getting accidentally shot, right? And we're no longer trespassing.
It's freezing out here.
Can't help you with that, man. Oh. Can light the lanterns now. Oh, is this the tree from before? Excuse me.
This was the tree that was blocking the path from earlier.
Yep. I do appreciate how games have finally hit a point where there's realistic foliage density. The boat of colorblindness.
We'll finish the picnic by the time we cross the river.
I wonder if I got everything here. No, we're in a picnic basket. Could be complete. I saw that. It looked brown, so it's probably a deer or a boar. No, it definitely was not a wolf. I just don't believe it.
I want to light this fire pit. I'm gonna need some firewood.
A storyline area. Huh. It's a nice little diorama they've set up. I have no idea how far into the game we might be.
Why would Abby leave all her stuff behind? Something isn't right here.
Why would Abby have 2 sleeping bags?
This sure looks like Abby's cool box.
I don't know, man. It's all kind of sketchy. Is that word sketchy inspired by Skechers? Like, are people who wear Skechers just like not trustworthy? Like, what's up with that?
The trail stops here, at this fence, as it's blocked from the other side.
Okay. I'm sure that statue would have been there, but it isn't. Why?
In the wild, the natural habitat of the elusive traffic cone.
Indeed.
The jerry can is stuck in the ground.
I don't know what I'm doing. Having a Wanda. Is that a real accent that I just used? I can run? Oh, man, I did not know this run button was here. That's okay. A lot of directions to go. Huh. Oh. Okay. Various things that loop back on themselves.
An oversized wrench for oversized problems. Should I put my hand in the vise and close it? No.
I did vice against it.
A shovel, useful for digging.
I'm gonna out cringe this game any chance I can get. They're not making nearly enough cringe jokes.
Okay, that should do it. Ah, good. It's got some gas in it, too.
I mean, it's still not the firewood, but we solved the next problem. I wonder if this is an issue in any real forests, that you either have just shrubs and ferns and or big trees. There's nothing actually like good for firewood.
I've got the gas, but I've got no wood.
I'm not making a joke about that. That doesn't count. You can just rip some pieces off of that, right? Oh, is the wood not actually a problem?
That should be enough. Cool X, but it's not that type of game.
Oh, I like those fourth wall jokes. Oh, we didn't have all the memory fragments. Do I remember where that boat was? Was it just down here? I think so. I knew it didn't feel complete. I still don't think it's complete. One more object.
After lighting the fire, I was at least able to warm up a bit. Now I'm just left with my thoughts. Abby is definitely here somewhere, but where'd she go? She's unpredictable, and it's worrying. I better get some rest. I'll continue my search in the morning.
Okay.
Hey, Abby.
Hiya. Have you got to mine yet?
I'm just in the elevator now.
Okay. Well, I'm running late and stuck in town. There's a spare key in the plant pot by the front door, so you can let yourself in.
In the plant pot. Right, okay.
Can you please make a start by grabbing the stuff we need and putting it by the front door?
Sure, what am I getting?
I've left a list in the kitchen so you'll know what to collect.
Okay, no problem. Leave it to me.
Great stuff. Speak soon.
But which number is her apartment?
A standard fire extinguisher. Not useful to me now.
Just water? Thought all fire extinguishers were foam. Am I just like dead wrong about that? $8.17. No. 18. But what is the significance of this upside down 8? Memory within a memory? Really? Okay. Huh. Well, where did this room come from? Oh, right, the curtain that was right there. It's interesting getting these daytime, like, shots of the level. It's cool too, because you know that they aren't just using the nighttime to hide anything. They actually proper detail these levels. Is the boat gonna go on here? What is this? That's what they call a plinth, right? I think so. Is this the kind of game that's going to fit in a single episode? I thought it might be, but I'm less sure of that now. Was this over here before? Yeah, it was. Thinking just with the quantity of the chess pieces. I'm looking for that. I guess the room is downstairs with the journal bits. That kind of hinted how many levels there were. And none of them are unlocked yet. Huh. As I was expecting maybe a 2 to 3 hour game, but I can't imagine that's accurate. Well, let's continue on. Figuring it out together. But why could I try this door and it's locked? Can't try the other ones? Do you have a key on a plant pot? Yes. Wonder how many people get stuck on the things like that. Shocking that I haven't gotten stuck on anything yet.
Friendly neighbors. Rare.
There's the cooler.
Abby mentioned a list in the kitchen. Better check there for what I'm looking for.
This place is upscale.
You have one new message.
Hi, this is Melissa calling for Miss Harwood. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time. I'm just calling to let you know about how your booking for your upcoming camping trip along the Shadow Creek Trail is confirmed and everything. Everything you need is included for you, and we'd love to hear feedback on how it all went. If you have any problems or anything, please give me a call.
End of message.
Is this the magic of ray tracing? Maybe. I mean,
210 seems a bit excessive to me.
I'll tolerate the frame rate if you can get rooms like this.
This takes me back. It's my old rucksack. I've had it for years.
Oh.
Not sure what to make of this.
Avant-garde. Not taking that on the trip, huh?
Note to self. Congratulate Abby on her second book deal. I guess that Urbex stuff is paying off.
Urbex is exploring abandoned areas. I think. How that would relate to a hiking trip in the woods.
Funky looking coffee. A kettle. I do love me some tea. Paper towels. Good for cleaning up mucky mess. A classic camping cup. Bet it tastes tinny.
Tastes tinny. So I just rotate. I'm seeing a bit of an effect. Is that like the trailing they talk about with DLSS? I haven't seen that effect before.
Not really much more to
Oh,
say.
you can really see it here. Look at that. Like around the edges of the board. The ghost trails. Just because I have a low frame rate with DLSS.
It's a toaster. It's not particularly exciting. It's a sandwich bag. I don't like sandwiches.
Not a single type of sandwich. Maybe that's a ray tracing bug. Maybe he still liked bananas at this point, not commenting on them. Now here's
These are the things I need to find for Abby.
Yeah. Oh, that's quite a few things. A pair of apples, huh? We found nothing in the kitchen so far. Oh. Do all of these cabinets open?
I'm already carrying everything I can.
Oh, man. So picky.
A stack of paper cups, easy to carry and no washing needed.
I wonder if that list started crossing things off. That's a lot of ketchup. Which ketchup do you need? Why isn't any of it refrigerated? What is that? Is that oh, I thought that was a flat banana.
This bread bin doesn't seem to open. Better check elsewhere.
Oh, these open too.
Good idea to take this. Hydration is key when you're out in the field.
Was that even on the list? The realism of searching for things. You put the paper products under the sink. The things that'll be completely destroyed if there's a leak. Why not store your ketchup under there? Very questionable decision making.
I need to find all of this stuff and put it by the door.
Ooh, that's a lot of stuff still. We probably found everything in the kitchen.
Gee, I wish I had a massive book deal so I could buy myself one of these insanely expensive new plasma TVs.
Plasma TV, alright.
First aid kit. Glad she thought to take this. She's always hurting herself.
That's ominous. Is this early 2000s talking about brand new plasmas?
It's a vase. It's a vase.
Why does this shrink when I pick that up?
A vase for holding circular-shaped flowers, I guess.
Pretty good view.
A TV remote control. I thought everything was voice-activated these days.
Maybe it's not early 2000s.
Abby is obsessed with camping. I just don't get it. Call me crazy, but I prefer a bed that's not full of creepy crawlies.
A bacon burner. What a bacon burner. Crispy bacon's the best bacon. More tomato ketchup.
Sliced bread. This stuff is the best thing since, well, itself.
Low carb bread. Can I zoom in on the ingredient label, please? I'd need a 4K monitor to read that. I am disappointed.
This is something that manages to be both useful and dangerous at the same time.
You know people took forever to find that. Not... For some reason, it's not intuitive that this would open. It's just like pre-programming, but playing games for however many years. It just tells you it won't open. There's a
I
banana.
just hate bananas.
Well, you were fine with the ones in the kitchen. Maybe you just don't like them when they start turning brown, man. Just picky about your bananas. It's my inner audio file. Oh, speakers on the floor. Speakers right up against a cabinet. Right up against the wall. That's 3 strikes, you're out, man. Oh, hand with a table here. And those tweeters. Not sure in the... Well, maybe they're more omnidirectional. Let's not get distracted with the audio nerd stuff.
Looks like a good year.
I want to get distracted with the audio nerd stuff. Let me find some headphones in here, please.
Clover Group camping trips. I don't know why Abby likes this stuff. I can't think of anything worse.
Camping's one of those things that I want to try someday, specifically because I've never known the appeal to it. Like a challenge to actually like something that doesn't intuitively match my personality, maybe.
It always seems like 10 o'clock in this apartment.
I get my health together first.
Look at that boat.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says.
It always seems like 10 o'clock in this apartment. I remember someone made a game based on this. That was really good.
Now I gotta figure out the reference. Is it Outlast? Or something older? Oh, I get to audio nerd some more. Not really, just computer speakers. Maybe chair nerd.
A comfy looking sleeping bag, but these things are always a nightmare to roll back up.
What else did I need?
Portable clay equipment, a modern wonder.
Most likely that. Computer nerd? Oh, there's a sound card with a game port for a joystick. There's a VGA. Would that be dial-up? Parallel serial. Pentium 1 era? There's no USB, even 1.0. It's probably not Pentium 2 or later. But it's a tower. So it's not as likely to be too much earlier. Ha. See, you can't escape from the nerding.
miss my gaming days. I used to really like point-and-click adventures.
Self-awareness. This isn't really a point-and-click game. I don't think you could get graphics like this in a point-and-click, you know. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. But you wouldn't be able to free roam around the levels. So at that point, it's not really point-and-click anymore.
I should put on a light.
Ah, really? Who puts a light outside the bathroom? You know how that's going to end. You're going to be in here, someone's going to come and turn that light off on you. At the worst moment.
It's a toilet. I bet it doesn't even flush. Or if there's a story behind this, I'm not sure of it.
Quirky quack. Yeah. I probably should have stopped by to drop things off, because I'm going to find something in here and not be able to grab it now.
I can't carry anything else until I put down what I've already got.
Yep. Reasonable quality reflection there. Figured out the trick on how not have your character invisible. Cyberpunk couldn't figure that
Useful
out.
for if you get wet.
Someone give this man a job at a major company.
The most mundane part of any adventure. The toilet.
Yeah, I don't think there's any adventure in there. What about the closet? Surely there's stuff in here. Surely there's more ketchup in here. Oh. We got an audio nerd on these, Nah, I can't determine the brand. This is like mass market 70s speaker, likely Japanese brand. Maybe a Pioneer. Tell by the oversized paper tweeter.
Good old tinned food. I guess you could live on it, but it tastes like garbage.
Hey, Kevin's.
This is my old thermos. Still going like a trooper.
If anything I cook doesn't taste like garbage. Yeah, okay, let's drop this stuff off. Not entirely sure how I feel about this section of the game. I mean, I'm not bored yet, but
These are all the things around the apartment I need to find.
we're mostly there. The hot dogs and the apples should definitely be in the kitchen here. Or the pantry closet. Can I just steal the apples from this? There's 2 apples right there. Come on, man, I see them. Swear this didn't open the last time I walked through here.
A couple of apples for a quick snack.
Got that. The hot dog's not in here.
Hot dogs. Perfect for the fire.
Alright, that's everything that'll be in the fridge. Lantern fluid, chess, green tab. I saw chess. Was that out here? No. No, I saw a chessboard. I hadn't gone in here yet.
I remember this guitar. Abby used to busk in London when she lived in England.
I must have imagined seeing
She's
it.
supposed to be teaching me how to play this.
Oh, now there's an older computer. Now that's what I'd be expecting for a... Well, it's got a CD drive. Maybe a 486? Honestly, that's before my time.
I can't believe Abby's got a cleaner now. Abby's new book. She's doing well out of these.
I can't say I understand the, how the title of this book compares to the cover picture. Right, it's Urbex. Echoes of Joy in a Factory. Not sure about that. Don't know. I've gotten distracted and forgot what I'm looking for.
That's a nice collection of tea. This is Abby's first book. Who'd have thought going into old buildings was so popular?
Yeah, this book makes more sense.
I mean, who actually even uses a globe these days?
What is this language on here? Is the language low poly? Or is it actually like Russian or Cyrillic? How do you say that?
Wow, she must be rich. Nobody's got 2 television sets.
I don't even... Do we have 2 televisions? I don't know. I don't have any. Just use a computer these days. There we go.
A tent, handy for keeping all the things off you in the wild.
Excellent. Almost got all the objects. Nothing hiding in the dryer or the washer. I know which one's which. That puts me above 25% of millennials. I don't know, 50%. Argue about it in the comments. Let's just figure out what objects we still need to find. The camera was one of them. That's an obscene amount of things to carry. Camera and lantern fluid. Camera could be literally anywhere. Lantern fluid. In the closet. Cassette tape. We can audio nerd again.
This is a creepy little statue. I bet it comes alive at night.
It's Not creepy. It's just nerdy. Thought the sound just cut out. It hasn't. There's no lantern fluid in here. Camera would either be in the office or a bedroom. I feel like there's more objects in this room. It wasn't. I missed something in here. Maybe. No, they're not crazy enough to hide it behind the door. Is that it? No. Yeah. I mean, this is the equipment room, right? I have all the things I'm a nerd of. A camera nerd is not one of them, so. Say Polaroid, all I'm looking for is something remotely portable. Factory car. What is that? Not a creepy statue? I guess not. I mean, that's not a camera. That's something else. I don't know what it is. I don't know what lantern fluid's gonna look like. I'm missing the two objects I'm least likely to recognize, which checks out. Is this sorted by room, maybe? Oh, I'm missing cans of soda. I swear there was only two in here last time I looked. That's on me, though. Now, the tents weren't anywhere near each other. The bread wasn't anywhere near the hot dogs. Let me check the episode time real quick. That's not correct. Going on 2 hours? Sure. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and shut that off. Not the episode, I don't care. I don't think this is going to save till I finish this. That's kind of... Oof, I don't like games that you can't manually save. Not with the disability I have. I can be very quickly knocked out of commission. Details on my channel if you care about that.
It always seems like 10 o'clock in this apartment.
Especially because I'm not good at searching for things. Get stuck on one or two objects for much longer than the rest. It's like You noticed every time the computer updates, it very quickly gets to 94, 95%. And then it sits there for like 5-10 minutes. I'm kind of like that. And a soda is one of those things. Some people will refrigerate it and some won't when it's not opened. Hoping I'd gotten all the food items. I have to go back through all these cupboards. Who knows where the lantern oil is? I think I am actually starting to get a little motion sick from those ghost trails and just the frame rate. It's funny because now it's a steady 30. I do hope this video comes out fine with the frame rate. It's probably one of the only things that'll actually be dropping lower than what I record at. Yeah, feedback for the developers. You have too many items on the list.
I hate these things. I just always feel they're gonna explode in my face.
I was really hoping that could be used as lantern fuel too. Propane isn't lantern fuel. It's kerosene or something, right? Probably depends on the lantern. You happen to be keeping soda or lantern fuel in this bathroom? Maybe a Polaroid near the tub? Won't even ask any questions about it.
The call of nature's throne, but not answering right now.
I think I would tolerate this mechanic better if there was manual saves. There's nothing more frustrating than getting far into a search like this and then you're stuck until you finish it unless you want to go back to the start. Maybe if you just cut the scene when someone finds like half the objects. I mean, if she just walks through the door when you finish the search. I'm not sure how you finished the scene yet, but that could definitely be expedited. And there's not that much character or world building going on. Just exploring the apartment. You're giving people time to retread the same areas and find more things to critique. Which isn't necessarily what you want to do with a smaller scale indie project, You keep people moving through. Be very impressed with the graphics, the models that you said you developed yourself. Less likely to notice things being repeated. I mean, all the catch-ups is just going to be funny to talk about. That's not really an issue, but
The lantern's not much good without fuel.
I didn't even see that I found that. Okay. Back to two objects. So putting things in the freezer without a crouch button. That's not ideal. It's not being able to crouch, unless I'm just missing it. There is an implication this stuff won't be down on a lower level.
Hydration with a fairly big kick of sugar.
I swear I would have clicked on that. I think I was clicking over here, not there. Okay. Almost done. Let's be logical. Where would the camera be? The office, bedroom, but we've already searched those. Right? I see how this storyline works. It's... Oh, what is the word? It's, chronological order, not the order we've played it. That's the word. I mean, this almost looks like a room that you'd like, I don't know, store a camera? I don't know why I'm thinking that, but definitely not where I'd store my salt shaker. I don't know, it has that kind of chatting over a photo album room kind of look. These open.
This truly is a thing of technological beauty.
Thank you. That's what I meant about not being able to crouch, making it unintuitive that things are below a certain axes. I don't know if that's the right word, but I think the point is understood.
Okay. That's everything she wanted.
Tom, are you there? I need help. Please, Tom. Can you hear me? Please wake up. I don't know where you are, Tom, but I need you.
Yeah.
What a dream. Where the hell am I?
When are you? Crispy bacon.
Weirder and weirder.
Oh, that's a joke as old as time. Well, we're gonna call this... Oh. Okay, is he spitting the gasoline? We are gonna call it in this room, but I gotta look around a little more. That painting caught my attention. I don't think there's anything else to see in here, though. Well, other than traveling to the museum. Indeed. Or the asylum patient. Yep, 100%. And I'll call it here. I think I'll continue this. This game's interesting enough. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for it. Until next time. That should be fine. It is. Let's check the chapters, actually. Maybe we can figure it out. Well, either there's only 4 or they pop up as you find them. No clue. Until next time, everyone. It's been Kevin, Resilient Emmy.